online crew. Welcome to my last live video for 2025. I think anyway, like my normal scheduled lives, I'm taking a couple of weeks off, which we should all do, like on social media, is have some downtime. So I'm going to have some downtime too. But most importantly, what we're here to talk about today is 5 tips to help you stay active in your business while you're enjoying Christmas and the New Year's. So there's a bit of a balancing act, and a lot of you are going to take some downtime, which is a good thing. You're going to have time with family. Some of you might be traveling. I'm traveling a little bit, not too far, but certainly traveling over Christmas. So we don't want to drop the ball altogether on our business, because there's a huge opportunity at this time of year on socials and connections, which I'll get to in a minute. So we don't want to drop the ball altogether, but I can imagine you all want a little bit of time off. You want some downtime. You don't want to be near your social media necessarily. If you're probably feeling like, I just want a bit of a break. I want to be present with my family. I don't want to have to worry about posting or doing things. So how do we get that balancing act? That's what I'm going to share with you sort of today. So before I get into that, just a reminder, this is my last sort of public live video for the year. I'll be back on the 5th, 6th January on my normal sort of public live schedule. If I pop up and go live, it's just because I'm being spontaneous. Obviously, I will still post and do everything sort of else, but just my live videos like this, my live trainings. We just finished the live Q&A Zoom call number 1 in the coaching community and had a fabulous chat about a lot of things, especially this time of year. We talked a lot about TikTok, leads, conversions, all the things. So if you're a coaching community member, make sure you catch the replay of that. And I've got the live Q&A Zoom call number 2 for those also in Australia, but an evening one, and UK, Europe timeframes that's suitable for as well. So we've still got that to go. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 things to think about, so you can stay active in your business, stay sort of front of mind with social media, but not feel glued to it and have a bit of a break. So the first thing is, I would encourage you not to drop the ball completely with posting at this time of year. And the reason for that is you want to be front of mind for people. Okay. People are evaluating at this time of year. They're evaluating the year that was, where they're at now and what they want for 2026. So if anyone's thinking about kind of their health, and you've got a health and wellness product or some kind of product of some sort, you're in a product-based business, or maybe they're thinking of their finances and how they want to earn more finances like into 2026, you want to be front of mind. If you disappear over the next sort of couple of weeks and somebody's thinking that and somebody else is active in their posting, that's where their attention is going to go. So you can miss a lot of opportunities if you completely disappear at this time of year. So how do we balance that so you can show up and make sure you've got some consistency and not drop the ball altogether? So I want to put this into perspective for you. Let's take the 24th of December to the 7th of January. That's 2 weeks. That's probably a time where you want to have a bit more of downtime. Like you want to be spending that time with family, and you're probably thinking, I don't really want to worry too much about social media. So I'm just going to take these off for a sec. Let's put that into perspective with posting. There's 14 days in that time frame that I just shared with you. 24th of December to the 7th of January is 14 days. That's more likely when you're going to be with family, traveling, thinking about Christmas. You just don't want to worry about social media. So let's think about your posting strategy over that 2 weeks. So 14 days. Let's say, well, I don't need to post every day. Everyone's busy. They're all doing their own thing. I'll post every second day. So we've got 14 days. Take that down to posting every second day. That means you've got 7 posts. That's all you need to worry about in a whole 2-week period, 7 posts. Let's take 2 of those posts we don't need much thought about, because one of them is Merry Christmas to everyone. And the second one is Happy New Year to everyone. So there's 2 out of our 7 posts. So now we only need to think about 5 posts. So when we think about those 5 posts, maybe we've got an engagement post, maybe we've just got a gratitude post, maybe you've got a shout out post to somebody that you work with, upline, downline, sideline, friend, somebody that's come to your rescue recently or given you an amazing Christmas present or, something. So that could be another one. Maybe it's a hobby of yours. Maybe it's Christmas cooking, shopping, quilting, gardening, like anything that's a hobby of yours. And maybe it might be something that's funny. Okay. So there's 5 posts plus your Christmas and New Year's. There's 7 posts. There's out of a 14 days from the 24th to the 24th of December to the 7th of January. That's all you need to think about. Okay. So think about that now. Map out, okay, post every 7 days. Every second day, 7 days, 2 of them already taken care of. Come up with a nice graphic or some nice wording for Christmas and New Year. That's 2 of the posts gone. Then think of 5 things: engagement post, gratitude post, shout out post, funny post, something about you and Christmas and what you're doing or, what you want to share. Okay, 5 posts. Think about that for 30 minutes. Map out a bit of a strategy. There's your posting strategy for the 2 weeks over December and January. Any of you can do that. Make it easier for yourself instead of thinking, I should post. What should I post? I don't know what to post. Oops, I forgot to post. The next day comes around. I should probably post something. I don't feel like posting something. I want to be with my family, or I'm traveling, or I didn't find time, or I forgot to post again. Oh, now I'm stressed about the fact that I didn't post. And like you are doing so much thinking about posting, but because you haven't put any plan towards it, and it just, then you get overwhelmed. It's like, no, I need a break. I need a break from social media, and you don't post anything for 2 weeks. Don't do that, because you want to be front of mind for people. You want to have your face showing. You want to show up, but it doesn't have to be difficult. So think about it now. You've got a whole kind of week to think about that 2 weeks that I just mentioned. There's a whole 7 days between now and those dates that I mentioned. So you could think about that easily. It'll take you an hour. Think about that structure, kind of map it out, and you're all good to go. Okay. So one of my other tips along with that is, if you're on the professional mode of Facebook or Instagram, whatever platform that you're on, you could schedule all of that in advance. So those 7 posts that I just shared with you and the strategy for it, you could do all that within the next 7 days and schedule it all in advance. And for 2 weeks, you're free. And if you feel like posting something in the moment because you're doing something with family, or you've got a beautiful meal or something like that, then you could just do some extra posts. Amazing. How freeing is that when you think about posting on social media over that Christmas, New Year period for 2 weeks? You could schedule it all in advance. So you can make this a lot easier for yourself. Okay. So the first strategy is, don't drop the ball on posting. Just follow that strategy I just mentioned with you. The second thing is, you could schedule all in that advance if you really wanted to, and then completely let go. And if you just feel like posting something extra in the moment because you've got something cool going on, then you've got extra posts going up like bonus. Okay. The third thing you want to do is just be active in the moment in your stories. So for Instagram and Facebook, because people love behind the scenes. They love to see what people are doing. Are you traveling? Are you cooking? Are you eating something wonderful? Are you with family? Just post a little bit more in your stories, because people love the behind the scenes stuff. And also look at other people's stories and comment on those stories. It helps your algorithm. Your algorithm with who sees your content and whose content you see is driven by what's happening in Messenger. And when you comment on stories, it goes straight into the Messenger. It is so powerful, and most of you are underutilizing that. So at this time, just in the kind of moment, just don't think about too much of it. Or, you're at the shops and you're shopping. Take a little, a 5-second video, 10-second video. Oh my God, it's mayhem. Are you finding this too? It's so easy for you to post in the moment in your stories. So don't forget to do that, over the Christmas, New Year's period. So you're still front of mind and people are seeing your content and you're commenting on people's content. Okay. So that's 3. The fourth thing I would do is work out, kind of with all of this, your non-negotiables with content. And I just gave you a strategy for that. with conversations and with conversions. So if you're thinking, okay, what are my non-negotiables over Christmas and New Year for my business? Like I want to back off a bit. I want to have a bit of freedom. I want to spend time with my family. What are the things that I really need to do to keep my business ticking over, but at a minimum? Content, we've already talked about that. You can schedule all of that advance. Conversations, you should be having more conversations. Don't let that go completely. But I'm not talking about conversations regarding buy my thing or join my business. I'm talking about the ICQ strategy that you always hear me talk about: intention, compliment, and question. Okay. It's so easy for you to network at this time of year because you can just wish people a Merry Christmas, ask what they're up to. If they've posted recently, compliment them on something that they've posted about. Like, just have conversations, network, and build connections. Very important at this time of year, but set some boundaries around that. You do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. So when you're on, you're on. When you're off, you're off. But you want to be front of mind. You want to be doing that networking. And we just spoke a lot about this on the Coaching Community Live Q&A Zoom call just before this call. Is if your content doesn't create the conversations, but you want to build a business online. So let me say that again. If your content doesn't create the conversations, like you don't have any leads at the moment, your content isn't creating leads. If you don't have any leads for your business, you don't have a business. You just simply don't have a business. If you're not talking to anybody about your business at the moment, you don't have any leads. So if content creates those leads, amazing. I wake up every day to leads. I'm very grateful for that. But if your content doesn't create the leads and doesn't create the conversations for the people to talk to, you need to create the conversations yourself. But over Christmas and New Year, it's not buy my product, join my team. It's, it's more of the, I hope you have a lovely Christmas. I just posted, you're obviously traveling for Christmas. Where are you going? What are you doing? Like, ICQ every time. Like, don't get into people's inbox and say, hi, how are you doing? Hope you have a Merry Christmas. It's shallow. Don't be that person. Go to a deeper level. Look at what somebody's posted. Look in their stories and deliberately comment or compliment somebody on something that's important to them. That's how you get people paying attention to you, because you go over and above every other person that's just going, hi, how are you? Where do you live? Well, look at my profile and see where I live. Don't ask dumb questions. Okay, so do a little bit of networking. So the three things that are important for you to not drop the ball completely over Christmas and New Year's: content, conversations, and the other one is conversion. Like, who do you need to follow up with? Have you got any leads? Don't forget about your leads. Don't forget about your follow-up. Maybe somebody's given you an objection regarding price point. Oh, that looks amazing, but I can't afford that right now because Christmas is like here. It's like, okay, cool. Would you, would it be okay if I followed up with you if the company releases a special? Most companies are releasing specials for us all, whether that's Christmas or Boxing Day or New Year's Eve or New Year sale or something like that. Ask for permission to follow up with people. Follow up with your leads if you've got leads that are not buying now, or they've given you some kind of excuse that they can't buy now. Ask for permission to follow up. You still might make sales in December with that strategy. Okay. So number 4 is like up your networking, but time block it. And like that should be a non-negotiable. So non-negotiables should be a bit of content, a bit of networking, and a bit of conversion, which is follow-up. Okay. But time block that. It might be 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. And when you're on, you're on. And when you're off, and you're enjoying the rest of the time with your family. You can still do a little bit every day to keep your business ticking over. It's much harder for you to drop the ball altogether, not post anything, not have any conversations with anybody. You've just destroyed your algorithm for, potentially up to a month. So the algorithm is sending, the content to different people because you've suddenly gone quiet in Messenger. Don't do that to your algorithm. This is the most important time of the year when people are reflecting and evaluating, to get in their inbox. But have a genuine conversation, not buy my thing. Okay. Number 5, with all of that I've mentioned, how are you planning? Like plan that out. Think now how it is that you want to tackle Christmas and New Year. It's like, yep, my non-negotiable is I'm going to do 15 minutes of networking in the morning, 15 minutes at night, or 30 minutes if you've got more time, and just get it done and then let it go. You might plan and schedule all your content in advance so you don't even have to worry about posting for those 2 weeks that I mentioned. It's all scheduled in advance and then you just post on the fly. Like plan all of that out. Have some forethought to the boundaries that you want to set as well. It is much better for you to do something for 15 minutes or 30 minutes a day with no distractions, no people, and like there are no network marketing emergencies. Like people can wait. You don't need to be glued to your phone if somebody asks you for some information or anything like that. There are no network marketing emergencies. People can wait. Okay, especially at Christmas time, and people understand. So if you're a little bit quieter in your messenger, if you're a little bit quieter with posting, it's okay. Don't make it wrong. Don't go into that mindset, oh, I'm posting less or I'm having less conversations like I'm bad. It's like, no, everyone's busy. Everyone's, having some downtime with family. It's okay. But don't drop the ball altogether. It's harder to get back into the groove when you drop the ball altogether than just doing a little bit of planned activity every day. And your family can wait for you for 15 minutes or 30 minutes. It's like, I've just got some things to do on my computer. I'll be about 30 minutes and then I'll do that, or I'll make that salad, or I'll do whatever. Like just time block things in smaller time blocks, 30 minutes or 15 minutes, but just get something done and then let it go. And don't be that person that's sitting around with family that's got their phone in front of them and you're kind of always on. So, you're talking to people, but you're on your phone. You're talking to people, but you're looking at messages. You're that person. Put it down. Put it away. Set those boundaries. Have an awesome time with your family at Christmas and over New Year's, but have that planned activity that, okay, I've got some messages to catch up on, or I've got comments on my posts and whatever. And you spend that 30 minutes on catching up with comments, doing whatever, and then you put it away again. Like you want to have that, but like plan that out. It's like rather than just, that feeling where you feel like you're glued to your phone and everybody's watching you being glued to your phone. Oh yeah, Helen's always on her phone. She's always on the phone. I mean, the kids, they're probably all going to be on their phones anyway. But does that make sense to you guys? Like, don't be that person around Christmas and New Year's that's kind of, it's attached at the hip. And while you're having a conversation with somebody, you're kind of going like that. Like, people don't actually need our attention. It's like I was saying this the other day. I think it was on the VIP call with my VIP students. People don't need, like kids, grandkids, husbands, wives, they don't need you to hide the fact that you're on a phone. They just need you that when they're in their presence for dinner, for Christmas, for New Year's, family events, that you're present. And you can still be very present with your family and still have non-negotiables for your business, like 30 minutes in the morning or 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes a night to work your business and to post something or do a little bit of networking. People don't need you to put your phone down 100% of the time. They need you to be present in those important moments. So be present and put the freaking phone down, but have your non-negotiables worked out with your planning of when you're going to do that little bit of networking, when you're going to do that little bit of follow-up, the conversion, and when you're going to post something if you need to. Do you get the balance? It's really important. But you can handle it if you just think about it and plan it. Like think about it before the fact. Okay? So the 3 things that you should be thinking about with your non-negotiables: content, conversations, and conversions. And conversions means follow-up. Like don't completely disappear on people that you've already been talking to about your product and business. If you've got any leads, like that needs attention. If you've got team members, if you've got existing customers, maybe you need to check in with them. Wish them a Merry Christmas with their family. Like give your team some attention. Like work your business for small pockets of your time, but time block it and be on and be intentional, and then put the phone down and go and have some fun. Okay, you can do it. You can manage it all. You just got to have a little bit of forward thought to it. The other thing, like a bit of a bonus tip, already stressed about the balance over Christmas. I get it, Lauren. It's a real thing. But don't be glued to this and like you're in the kitchen, you're looking at your phone, or somebody sent you a message and you're trying to reply and hide it to people. You're disappearing from the lounge room every 5 minutes because you've got a lead and you've got to attend to the lead. No, you don't. You give your family your love and attention, but anybody can wait for you for 30 minutes. I've just got some things I need to catch up with on my computer. I'll be back in 30 minutes. Like, plan it, announce it, get some understanding around it, and do what you need to do without feeling guilty. Then put the phone away. Okay, as long as you think about it and you plan it and you announce it and you've got your non-negotiables, you can keep your business ticking over nicely, and you can also have some amazing time with family. Okay, it can be done. Just think about it now before you get there. The bonus tip I want to share with you is the golden opportunities you have over the next few weeks to capture content, but not necessarily post it. So if you've got amazing food, you've got gathering, with family, maybe you're in a different location, maybe the sun's shining, whatever, take lots of content. It just doesn't mean you're going to post it in the moment, but collect content, capture content ideas. So then, when you've got downtimes and your life's a little bit boring and you're stuck at home, you've got all this content that you can draw back on. You've got videos, you've got photos that you can reuse. So use this time as an opportunity to capture a lot of content that you can use later as well. Okay. Okay. The key is planning. That's right, Lauren. Okay. I hope that helps. Just, have a wonderful time, but don't drop the ball completely. And don't get stressed about keeping up with social media while you're having some downtime. If you follow those strategies that I've shared with you in this video, you can easily get over the overwhelm of still showing up for your business, still being active on social media, but it's just flowing with Christmas and New Year's. It's not a burden. The minute you start to see social media as a burden, that's when you're going to start to back away. And when you start to back away, it starts to feel better. Oh, I feel so much better for being off social media for a couple of weeks. And then you talk yourself into the fact that you're better off not being on social media. And then you're slowly dwindling all the opportunities that are here in front of you at Christmas, at New Year's, when people are evaluating. They want to get healthier. They want more money. They're open to looking at new opportunities, but you disappeared for 2 or 3 weeks. And they're certainly not talking to you about those things. So it's an amazing time for you to be front of mind when people are thinking about, rejuvenating their health in the new year, or looking at a business opportunity, or being open to things like that. So you don't want to disappear from social media. You just don't want to make it a burden. Okay? My phone's about to go flat on Instagram over there, so I better wrap this up. I just, again, if you missed the beginning of this live, this is my last public live for 2025. You'll see me back on my public live schedule on the 5th or 6th of January, depending where you are around the world. I just want to say thank you so much for showing up, listening to my videos. I hope I give you good training and good content that sometimes you just get that little golden nugget that makes it a little bit easier for you to build your business, or, strategies to help you in some way in building your business online. So thank you for showing up with me in 2025. I look forward to seeing you in 2026 to share with you more great training. I'm currently the #1 enroller in my company in Australia and New Zealand. And I'm continuing that this month. I know what I can teach you and share with you is working for me in my business. And I just love sharing that and pouring all that information into you. So that will continue into New Year as well. Okay. So have a beautiful Christmas. Have an amazing New Year's. You'll still see me posting and I'll still be turning up. I'm just not on this normal live schedule for over the next couple of weeks. Okay. So thank you. Appreciate you. Have a beautiful Christmas. I'll see you in 2026 live. Bye.